Hello everybody and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War Stainless Steel, the Aragon campaign. Last time we left off, we had the death of our most revered general, Ramiro Ramirez. And at the time I suspected some Moorish subterfuge. However, as it turns out, he was not 25, 26, 24, 25, 26, but it was in fact actually 59 when he died. I didn't realise he was the brother of the king and the prince. I believed he was a younger member of the family. So, in all honesty, there's a good chance actually that he probably was, he died of natural causes. But nonetheless. So, he has waited on this bridge for many years to assault the Moorish capital at Cordoba here. And now, unfortunately, he's never going to get the chance to assault the walls. Which means we could leave the responsibility of capturing Cordoba to his son, Hernando Ramirez. However, the problem with that is that every time I take him out of the settlement, the settlement has a tendency to revolt, even when I put it on a low tax rate. So, we could spend a number of turns attempting to get a garrison in Silves or swap a general round and get him. But Hernando Ramirez has sent a message to Tristan Ramirez, his cousin, that he would like him to take part in the siege of Cordoba. After all, Hernando Ramirez has no aptitude for military affairs whatsoever. He did take Silves, but it was relatively lightly defended and he had a much bigger army. Whereas Tristan Ramirez has fought alongside Ramiro Ramirez all the way down through Murcia to Granada and would have begun the siege of Cordoba with his army, with Ramiro, as his army here remains. But that is not going to be the case, unfortunately. Ildefonso is making his way down. Captain Aparicio is also making his way down. But they're not going to get here in time. Because the time to assault Cordoba
God will be with us, men.
has come. And this will be to push the Moors out of Iberia altogether. It's a pretty balanced fight. Their general, their factionaire, has a relatively decent garrison here. Does have a couple of reinforcements, which we're not too worried about, but they may play a part. Now, if I were to assault just normally, we would have to wait until we started losing troops for the AI, for this other army to get involved. But if we put it under AI control, we need not worry about that. And so therefore, we will have both of our armies assaulting Cordoba at the same time. So without further ado, the fall of Cordoba.
God will help the faithful prevail. We attack!
So yes, I'm recording this video the day after I recorded the last set of parts. It probably won't get uploaded the day after, but we'll see. I'm actually going to work in a few hours, but I thought I was itching to play a little bit more. We need to really defeat the Moors once and for all. That is my objective. It's not going to happen today, but I wanted to get a couple of these battles out of the way, so that next time we might well be in a position to finally and completely defeat the Moors. So, that is what we shall be doing today in this battle.
Doubt has been expressed about my abilities as a general. We'll hear no more such talk. I have it in mind to win a great victory, and that will not come about if such jesting fools are allowed to spread falsehood and lies. If our Moorish foes had any sense, they would flee back to the scorpions and snakes that father them. For shame, they would not face goat herds, let alone brave men at arms. God's wounds! I see that our foes are amply supplied with heavily armored troops. Would that we had some men with firelocks. We may feel their lack. As a man of learning, I tell you books and all that stuff are all very nice. But on a day like this, you want a sword and a good suit of armor. A cutting word is nowhere near as good as sharpened steel. Let's to the enemy and show them!
Okay, so a rousing battle speech there. We're going to wait, and hopefully this early morning fog clears up. In the background, indeed it does, there we go. Now, so, we have a cunning plan here. Now, my AI reinforcements are going to assault the castle on this side over here. So what I'm thinking is we want to be attacking the settlement as close to them as we can to make use of the reinforcements. So there are gates on all four walls. So what I am thinking is our main assault is going to come down here. It's going to come on this gate. So we're going to position our siege equipment down here. Just get all this siege equipment up and around here, and then we're gonna get all of them to drop it. We're gonna let the archers take the ram. That's fine, but everybody else we want the right troops to take the siege equipment. Now we are a little bit lacking in infantry, a tiny bit, but not a huge amount. So, these Bedouin infantry are not bad. They're a bit better than our spearmen, but they are infantry. So we're going to have them take this siege tower. And with this siege tower, we are going to assault... See, I'd love to be able to assault that wall there, but it's going to take a while if we do that. So maybe, I think we're going to position the siege tower here and have it go in this direction. We'll get another unit of our spear militia, and come on, pick it up, there we go. If I'm honest, I think we might take this siege equipment. I think a siege tower and a ram is more than enough to capture this side of the settlement. So what we're going to do is we're now going to go all the way around. Well, actually no. I'll tell you what. We'll leave those troops there for the moment, and we'll set up the rest of our troops because we need a few more. So we're going to have most of our army set up on this side. And when the gates or the siege tower gets to the wall, we will then march into the settlement. We're going to also take our archer. We're going to put our archers on this side as well, and also most of our javelin men. So yeah, I should probably group my archers together as well. And then, okay, so that's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to position... Actually, maybe we should leave a couple of our troops. No, we'll be okay. We'll be okay with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our cavalry and our spear militia with the ladders round this side. Sorry, it's going to take a while to set up this. As you can imagine, it's a bit tricky sometimes when we're doing what we're doing. I could assault this main gate with this army, but we're going to be close to our AI friends if we do this. It's also good because we don't need to assault the walls with these troops, so we can just simply line them up here and get them on the walls. So those are our cavalry. We've also got some desert cavalry, which are skirmishers. They'll just help pepper some of our enemies a little bit more on that side. Ooh, we should probably bring our mailed knights around. We've got a few of those, which are very useful mailed knights. So yeah, okay, so we're going to start the battle.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in bravery.
Apparently I've left one of my units over here. Apparently I've left my archers down here. Or at least one of my unit of archers, sorry. Okay, never mind them. Which unit is this? He's going to have to come round. So, the Moors have now had to position their troops all over the place. They've had to divide the troops so that they can make sure that we have some forces available. Now they've also got some spear militia coming from behind us here as well. But we will have to deal with that in a moment. We've got enough troops to sort this out. But the first thing we need to do is we need to assault the walls with our siege equipment. So we need to get our siege tower towards this wall and do what we can. We also might as well get our javelin men as well as our archers to fire at the enemy. Now then, on this side we want to get our archers to here, and we've got there's a couple of units, a couple of enemy units here lined up on the wall. We've got some crossbow militia. And so, yeah, we've just got crossbow militia, which is pretty good. We should be able to take this side relatively easily. And what we're going to have is we're going to have a straight path to the centre of the city here. Now the AI, we need to make sure they're on the aggressive stance so that they actually assault the walls. But let the battle commence. Other than that, so there's going to be there might be a bit of pausing in this, just so I can keep switching between two sides. Now, if I'm honest, we could possibly do with turning these troops to face these guys, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So, we've got our skirmisher cavalry throwing things at the enemy as our archers come, so they're keeping them peppered so that they can't really do as much damage to our spearmen as they would like. But once they get the ladders to the wall, what we can do is we can kill the enemy troops, and it seems they've got, I think they're abandoning, yeah, their crossbow militia are abandoning this. They've got some desert archers down.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for valor and force of arms.
So once these spearmen gets onto these walls, what they're going to have to do is capture this gatehouse so we can bring the cavalry in. Because we don't have a ram at this entrance, we might struggle slightly more, potentially. Now you're going to get peppered for no reason, so you need to basically get firing at the enemy. Yeah. Bodyguard unit is moving about, he's moving down here, so actually what we could do with doing is moving a bit closer and see if we can't take out the bodyguard with a stray arrow. Now our AI is also doing the business down here, they're going to be assaulting that wall. They've got the tougher job because most of the garrison is actually taking place there. Now, we've got these spear militia coming at us now as well. So... no, we need our levy archers to stay there. They're trying to target the bodyguard and it's not really working. So... what I'm going to do is we're going to have these spear militia engage these guys as well as our javelin.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
So we've got our siege tower almost in place as well. There's nobody on the walls, which means we can easily get up on the walls. Now we need to watch the...
our siege towers have reached the walls. Now the butcher's work begins.
Right, I need to pause it and make sure I know what I'm doing. Right, I don't know what these spearmen are doing. Spear militia. But they need to be killing these guys, that's what they need to be doing. We need to capture these gates, because now the desert cavalry has now run out of arrows. So, you might as well join the cavalry ranks. Come back here. Now don't group. Come back here and just line up there. So they've done what they can.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
So, if you can fire on the bodyguard unit, that'd be great. Battering ram is going to slowly but surely come down. Our Saracen, no, our Bedouin infantry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't care, will be making their way onto the ladders, making their way onto the siege tower. Oh, they've got some crossbow militia to deal with here, but they should be able to take those out relatively easily. Right, I'm neglecting what's going on over here. So, oh yeah, that's what they're doing, of course. I remember now. They routed the spearmen there, so that's good. Largely the javelin men have helped quite a bit there. We need to get the spear militia to the gates though, rather quickly. Because once this gate comes down, I have a feeling the bodyguard might charge out. It's not going to be too much longer either. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're going to go into my bloomin'... yeah, that's not what I wanted them to do, but... well, our Bedouin infantry need to take out these skirmishers. They should go through those relatively easily. Well, that's good. The spear militia are actually heading back towards the gate, which is good. Are they going to open the gates as we're, like, trying to besiege them? I don't know how they're going to do that. Are they just going to open them? Yeah, no, they're going to get... Are they going to pour boiling oil on their own troops?
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
That is what's going to happen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little cut in the video, guys, just to help with the sound quality, because the sound quality on the last few episodes have been a bit finicky. So I'm going to try and make a few cuts here and there. So, okay, guys, we are back. Oh, it's actually glitched out. The gates aren't destroyed. What on earth is going on? Pick up the ram and keep battering.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
What is going on? Right. What happened to that other spear militia? Oh, I see. You're going round there. Right. So rather cleverly, they think doing that's going to make a difference. What's going on? Oh, Right, so they brought more spearmen up onto the walls.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
We're actually going to be dying if we're not careful here. The problem is there's not a lot we can do about it. Right. Never mind that. We're going to have to keep switching. So they've got some spear militia all of a sudden. In fact, okay, at least they're routing. So you need to go and capture the gatehouse. At the very least, we need to get the cavalry in. These guys are probably not going to survive. But oh, what's going on? You were beating them a minute. You were routing them a minute ago.
It will not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Oh, this isn't good. This really isn't good. This is gonna absolutely screw us over. But there is the good thing is our AI have taken over the gate, so actually we can go that way instead. Right, you need to get... Why can you not get through these gates? Pick up the ram and demolish the gates. I don't understand what it's doing. It's because these guys have glitched it. Honestly. Why are our archers firing into our own troops? What on earth are you doing? Right, our Bedouin infantry is getting demolished here. And it's largely because this gate needs to have fallen already. And it's not doing. Oh, this is a disaster. What is going on? Right. Cavalry, you need to get...
Our men have reached the gate. The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Get in there and run down the enemy. I don't know where their general's gone. He's down here. I don't know what he's doing though. Right. Is this gate falling? Yes it is, thank goodness. Right. Ugh. This is painful sometimes. Right, you might as well withdraw, you
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
We need better
the
than
enemy
spear
general
militia.
has no honor. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men.
Right.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle
Right,
and forging a worthy victory.
Get to the city centre here. Maybe we can capture it, I don't know. They're not going to be happy. Yeah, the bodyguard realises what we're doing now and they're not happy about it. Right. Whatever you do, get in there and start demolishing them. Our javelinmen have run out of things, so you might as well get going as well. You might as well get in there. And just group them together. Just get into the castle.
Praise the saints! Our men have taken control of the city.
So,
Curses! Our men no longer command the city.
so these guys are probably running now because they've been slaughtered. Which they are doing. Right, so we've got some hobblers. Oh, but they are...
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Right. Our cavalry need to get the hell back here. And... no, what you need to do is you need to keep going. We need to get our spearmen in and we can we can do this. The general needs to get the heck out of there.
Curse him! My lord! The lord above is kind. We have captured the enemy's general.
Yes.
That will teach the cowardly dog to run. Now he can rest at our leisure.
Right, we've got them. We've got them where we want them. The general is dead. And we've got them. We've got them cornered. Which is fantastic news. I wish the AI would help out a little bit more, but... we're losing quite a lot of our cavalry.
The enemy general lies dead.
And
Good
another of their
riddance to
generals
that
is
desert
dead.
dog. Pray his death will break his immense resolve.
Oh, that was the main general, right, so...
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Okay, never mind. We need to keep this going. Come on. There's not much left. I don't know what the AI is doing whatsoever, but they're just stood there doing very little. Anyway. We could do with them just mass routing, to be honest, but just give up. It's over. It's over. There's another unit though over here, look. No, but... No, they're not routed. Okay, never mind. You just take him out. So these guys keep routing, but as soon as they get back to the centre, they're fine again. I don't really know. Is there another unit somewhere that I don't know about? I don't understand where the last remaining enemy is. I really don't know where he is. Where are they? Am I blind? Apparently so, there's one here. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, honestly. Kill him! The last flipping guy! What's going on? My god! Good lad. Wow. Oh no, that wasn't the last one. There's still one more. Take him down, for goodness sake! What are you playing at? For goodness sake. Well, we got there in the end. Just. I don't know. So we only lost 650 men. So, yeah. Our AI could have been a little bit more helpful, but oh well. It is what it is. The castle has been captured. The city has been captured, should I say. Honestly. Well, that was a battle of some proportions, it has to be said. No. We're going to execute. I'm going to sod you. And the city...
The day is ours. The enemy has beaten.
However, there's a potential for riots.
We have conquered.
So unfortunately, I did say we'd sack it, but actually we earned more florins from exterminating. Maybe we shouldn't. No, we shall sack. We shall sack. And that actually was fine. Public order will probably be a bit lower than it would have been if we'd exterminated, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure if we'd have exterminated, we'd have lost this building. We could destroy it for 4,000 florins if we wanted, but I mean, yes, it's a it's a mosque, but it doesn't actually decrease Catholicism any at all, so it's good. Speaking of Catholicism, we need to build a church, and it just means the population doesn't go down to like ridiculous levels, which is good. So our army took a little bit of a beating, but not a massive amount. So I'll have it merge what remains.
Yes.
We'll have this merge. So this army is still pretty much quite substantial. So we shall have to see
Your Majesty.
what happens. Tristan Ramirez lost quite a lot of his bodyguard there, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. So, if the Moors want to attack Cordova now, they're going to struggle. If they want to try and reclaim it, they're going to struggle, because now we've got armies coming down to help us as well. However, that's going to have to be in the next part, because I've got to get off to work. It's been a slightly longer part, again. Not a hugely longer part, but a little bit longer. So, but yeah, nonetheless, we have now finally completely unified Iberia under Catholic factions. We just need to remove the last few remnants of the Moorish armies. And then, of course, we need to take North Africa. But that is going to have to come next time. So, join me next time when we shall do just that. So until then, I've been Josh, and I'll see you next time.